You are just sitting there wondering whether you should bet on esports or not, while pros are making tons of money out of it. What you don't understand is that in traditional sports, you have to factor in everything from injuries to weather, even luck. But in esports, there's a built-in secret mechanic that makes predicting winners far easier. But what's that secret? How can you take advantage of this? And how can you use this knowledge to beat platforms like PrizePicks? Stick around, because I am about to reveal why esports is a bettor's playground and how you can start profiting from it. Before I reveal the secret, you need to understand the difference between traditional sports and esports. In traditional sports, you need to consider a lot of factors, such as physical endurance, unpredictable plays, and a myriad of external conditions. In esports, though, the game operates within a closed environment, where strategy and teamwork are important factors. You might have noticed that too many esports games feel almost predictable from the start. Well, this is not a coincidence. It's part of the game's design. From the moment a team gets an early lead, the chances of them steamrolling to victory skyrocket. This makes betting on esports feel different from other sports. Instead of worrying about random factors that might influence the outcome, like weather or injuries, esports often boils down to momentum. Once a team is ahead, it's tough to slow them down. But there's more to it than just momentum. If one player is dominating, chances are the rest of the team is too. This correlation between teammates makes esports even easier to bet on. It's not just about individual talent, it's about how well the entire team works together. Platforms like PrizePicks are built around this, which means they offer you the chance to profit off this synergy. So, how exactly does this all work? Let's break it down. In esports, you don't just need to focus on individual performances. You need to understand how those performances connect to the rest of the team. If one player on a team is doing well, it almost always boosts the chances that their teammates are performing well too. This is what makes esports particularly correlation-heavy. Let's say the star player of a Counter-Strike team is on fire, hitting all the shots and securing key objectives. It's not just that player benefiting from their own success. Every teammate gains from that momentum. When one player dominates, it creates opportunities for their teammates to shine as well, whether through better positioning, access to resources, or just sheer morale boost. This kind of synergy between teammates makes esports outcomes more predictable, which is a dream scenario for anyone placing a bet. The same pattern applies across almost every major esports title. A dominant performance from a single player usually leads to team-wide success. This correlation is what platforms like PrizePicks capitalize on. If you can spot which player or team is likely to dominate, you've got a clear path to success when betting. And because esports rely so much on teamwork, it makes it easier to predict the flow of the match once things start to tilt in one direction. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. The synergy between teammates isn't the only reason why esports betting is easier to exploit. There's a snowball effect that can help you make quick cash out of esports. Let's say you're watching an esports match, and within the first few minutes, one team pulls ahead, racking up early kills and securing key objectives. You can almost feel it. This game is already over. If a team starts strong, they gain the resources and control to keep that lead all the way to victory. Combine that with the tight synergy between teammates, and you've got a recipe for consistent, predictable outcomes. Take games like League of Legends or Dota 2, for example. If a team manages to grab a few early kills, secure objectives, or build up a gold lead, they become significantly stronger than their opponents. The power difference continues to grow as the game progresses. This makes it harder and harder for the losing team to catch up. This snowballing effect is one of the main reasons esports betting is so unique, and honestly, easier compared to betting on traditional sports. Unlike in football or basketball, where teams can mount thrilling comebacks in the last quarter, esports is often about who strikes first and keeps the pressure on. The game mechanics themselves are designed to reward early aggression. But how can you use the snowball and correlation effects in betting? As I have already mentioned, you need to recognize the early signs. Go for things like securing first blood or gaining map control. They are key indicators that a team is setting themselves up for success. When you see a team snowballing early, they're not just gaining a temporary edge, they're basically laying the groundwork for a potential blowout. For example, in games like League of Legends, securing an early dragon or a Rift Herald can give the leading team a significant boost. It will snowball into more map control, more gold, and stronger champions. If you're betting on that match, this is the perfect time to back the team that's gaining momentum. Or if you are betting on a game like Counter-Strike, Global Offensive, you need to spot a team or a player gaining momentum. The odds are that their teammates are benefiting too, making it a safer bet. So, how do you leverage this for platforms like PrizePicks? It's about targeting the right over-under bets. If you're confident that a team will snowball, betting the over on their star players can lead to quick profits. On the flip side, if you think a team is about to get dominated, the under on their key players is often a safe move. Betting on esports is really about staying sharp, recognizing the momentum early, and placing bets while the odds are still in your favor. So, what do you prefer? Would you bet on traditional sports or esports? Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to up your betting game, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss any updates. We are on a mission to keep winning. Join the Discord and stop sleeping.